Shalom, Kahaloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone and teacher move well. Peace and salutations be to hopeful elect. I'm Bella Tazam Gabar, coming at you from the Prophets in Babylon camp in Tampa, Florida. Alright. So we're going to be going into a lesson, touching on the Leviticus law. Okay. Then we're going to jump right into it with the book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 12. So like chapter 18 and verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Okay? It is abomination, man. Alright? There you have it. That's one of the, most memorable commandments in the book, man. Is you cannot lie with mankind as with womankind. The world knows about this commandment, man. That's why they want to ban the Bible. That's why they want to have Bible burning concerts and shit. Uproars and petitions and riots to ban the Bible, or to make a gay Bible, what they will call it. They want to make a gay Bible, okay, or LGBTQ Bible, okay. This is wickedness far exceeding that which it used to be, okay. Let me grab this. Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy power. So the Lord calls you an abomination, okay, something that he has disdain for, he has disgust for. He's disgusted with you, wicked ass flamer niggas, man. Here it is, y'all supposed to be a royal priesthood, a nation that represents the Lord, okay, but you're going around doing all this sodomite shit, man, okay. So you're dragging the Lord's name through the mud. For that, you're gonna have to pay me. The Lord gonna drag your ass to the mud and through the fire. Now, what inspired this lesson was his post, okay, because Jake is so hypocritical and so wicked, okay. He'll be right in your face doing this wicked shit, telling you, come as you are, come into the church as you are. Well, that's because they're in the church as they were. They never changed. There's no differentiation. There's no difference between their old man and the new man, because they never had a new man. They never changed. All it is a fruitcake nigga and a behind the pulpit taking your money. The only difference he made was he became a pimp fruitcake. Okay? You can call it nigga pimp fruitcake. It says Hollywood Unlocked. Bishop O.C. Allen and Rashad Burgess celebrate 20 years of marriage and the power of love as they renew vows. Going into the autobiography. While celebrating 20 years of marriage and the power of love, Bishop O.C. Allen III and Rashad Burgess renew their vows with an elegant and magical ceremony. 20 years ago, Bishop Oliver Clyde Allen III, who is now senior pastor, one second. This guy's now senior pastor, first of all. How the fuck did he get that title, man? Who elected this guy to be senior pastor? It says, who is now senior pastor, Bishop Oliver Clyde Slakia, who is now senior pastor and founder of Vision Cathedral of Atlanta and CEO Elevate Plus TV. Okay, so Atlanta, they got a lot of flamboyant shit going on in Atlanta. That's flamboyant capital, man. That's fruitcake capital, man. Alright, it says, and Rashad Burgess, who is now a vice president for Advancing Health and Black Equity Gilead Sciences, Inc., got married in a private beach ceremony before same-sex marriage was legal. So even before they said the shit was okay, they was getting married. Alright? These fruitcakes was flocking to each other. And somehow they're your pastor, man. They're a pastor to a flock. And I guarantee you it's majority Jake in their churches, man. These flaming ass, oh man, that shit's make me sick, man. Just looking at these fucking niggas, man. You're supposed to be our elders. You're supposed to be men that were supposed to be teaching us. But here it is, we got to teach they ass, man, because they failed, because they wanted to be foolish. They wanted to follow after the lust of their heart. Okay, now here it is, everything is backwards. The young is teaching the old. All right, and the old shoot themselves to be children, while the young shoot themselves to be wise. Scriptures say wisdom is the gray hair. Okay, wisdom is the is the gray hairs, man. It says, oh my gosh, it gets worse. It says, revered as trailblazers in the world of LGBTQIA+. What the fuck? They added more letters. It says, plus churches. The couple grabbed their children, Joshua, 11, so young boy, and Kaylee, 10, and said, I do, again on Sunday, July 16th. After gathering 600 guests at Atlanta's luxury hotel, the Whitley, Allen told People, it meant the world for us to finally bring all our family and friends together after 20 years of marriage to celebrate love in a world with so much division. We seek to be the bridge that brings people together through the power of love. We were both excited and emotional. And listen, I'm going to put the autobiography up in the, you know what, I'm just finishing, man, because I can't stomach this shit, okay? Because this is sick. Shit is sick, man. You shouldn't be able to look at this shit with a smile on your face or a straight face. This shit is sickening, man. It says, we were both excited and emotional like women, like some bitches, especially when they opened the doors to the ceremony and we saw all of our family and friends there to celebrate our 20 years of marriage. And you know there was, Jake was hissing and mumbling about their ass, man. Ain't they supposed to be a pastor? What the Bible say about this? Okay, but Jake overlooked the Bible. Jake overlooked the scriptures and overlooked these guys' profession and blotted out with a word called love. All right, and where did they get that word from? They get it from Esau, Edom, man. Love everybody. Everybody's equal. God loves everybody. Salvation is for everybody. And why was he saying that? Because it was only for the Israelites. But when he came here pushing his God onto us, he had to make us believe it. Okay? He had to come up with all sorts of countermeasures to destroy us in our minds. Now, like I said earlier, all things are backwards. So hate, what love truly is, they call it hate. And what hate truly is, they call it love. These niggas marrying each other and standing and preaching in front of all these people, that's hate, man. That's hate for your people. That's hate for yourselves. Okay? There's no love in that. There's nothing but death and destruction at the end of their cycle. At the end of their lifetime, it's death and destruction. They cannot bear any children that way. Their lifetime is full of death and disease, okay, and of long continuance. Get back to these scriptures. In the book of Romans, chapter 1 and verse 27, and likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman. So instead of him being up there with a woman, which you ain't supposed to be getting married in this society anyway to a woman, okay, you're giving over all your power to this woman, all right, and you letting you pretty much giving her half of your dominion, man. Okay, scripture says, let a woman step not. Let me grab it, it's roughly paraphrasing, but it's pretty much going to let not a woman step foot on that substance. Ecclesiasticus 9:2, give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance. Okay, but Romans 1:27 says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another. How the fuck you lusting one toward another, man? How do you get that kind of feeling for another man? You're supposed to be brothers, warriors, soldiers on the field, on the battlefield, fighting your enemy. These niggas making love to each other as if though they were a woman. One or the other were a woman, man. That shit don't work like that. That's not natural. Okay? That's why it says the natural use of a woman. So when you were lusting or you were ready to go into something, you would take the woman and use her naturally, because naturally she is put there for that. Okay? And then in doing so, you will bring forth fruit. You'll bring forth life, another person. Children that are truly yours, man. Now, I'm not sure if these children of these men were theirs before they got together. Well, nah, they can't be, because they said 20 years of marriage. You know, they said 20 years of marriage, so they probably adopted these children, most likely, and then called them theirs, and now destroying their minds. The children are in trouble, man. They came out with this fruitcake shit less than 20 years ago, and the world has been going, Babylon and the world has been going in a downward spiral since, because now everybody thinks it's okay to do such things. People from other countries are traveling to get over here just to enjoy the pleasures of Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know, but yet they're not realizing that Sodom and Gomorrah has been revived. Sodom and Gomorrah is here, okay? Once again, spiritual revelation tell you this place is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt. Okay, you can't deny it, because this place is you already knew that this place was modern day Egypt, but now you know it's modern day Sodom. When they started passing these fucking laws and shit, man, it says men with men working that which is unseemly. Okay, what does it mean to be unseemly? Some weird shit. Men with men doing weird shit that you would have never thought about. Unnatural things, okay, adverse things. They're doing things that is backwards, completely destructive and beastly. All right, a man going inside another man's rectum, man. That's sick. That's sick. That's your waist hole, okay? But these men find pleasure in it. It says, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meat. So that recompense of their error which was meat is what? Death and disease, man. Matter of fact, let me grab this. Because this ain't nothing new. Jake was doing this back then as well. Jake was picking up off the traditions and ways of the heathen. Okay? Deuteronomy 28:59. Then the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah, will make thy plagues wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues, and of long continuance. So like an end of long continuance. So these niggas be getting all sorts of STDs and HIV and AIDS and shit, and incurable diseases that passes on to their children. All right, that they have to live with the rest of their life, and then it passes on to their children. And sore sicknesses, and of long continuance. All right, so that sore sickness and long continuance, because what? Jake wanted to be wicked. Okay, but the Lord say, what? You want to keep breaking my laws, statutes, and commandments? All right, I'm gonna start giving you. I'm gonna start paying you back for that. It's gonna start paying back instantly. Immediately, you're gonna have to pay up for it. These niggas go inside each other's rectum. 2 weeks later, they're in the hospital, or they're in the fucking clinic, and they telling their ass they got this, and that. You got this amount of years to live. This is how you're gonna suffer from this and suffer from that. Oh, but I love you. Well, it was love then, right? Okay, but such an evil thing has come upon you because of your so-called love. That means it's not love. That means you're doing something very wicked. Now, evil only comes upon those that are doing wickedly, man. I truly hope this lesson was edifying to you, Akim and Akwa, for listening to the sincerity. So next time, Yasharala, I want to give all glory, honor, praises unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kokodash. Shalom.